This was once a missile headed to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's capital. The Saudi government also calls it an act of war by Iran. The Saudis say rebels in Yemen fired it. They intercepted it and claim it's the work of Iran. The United States military says the missile has Iranian markings.
That's been demonstrated, and there are pictures that depict that. So to me, that connects the dots to Iran in terms of who's supplying those missiles and that capability.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, while traveling in Asia, says the missile appears to have Iranian origin and, quote, once we can confirm that with some actual forensics, I think that will be useful in deciding what action to take next, particularly at the UN Security Council, because that would represent a violation of certain Security Council resolutions in terms of providing arms into a conflict zone. Saudi Arabia is fighting Iran-backed rebels in Yemen, part of a broader proxy fight with regional adversary Iran. In Lebanon, Saudi Arabia claims the influence of Iran-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon's government is overwhelming. The Saudis say Hezbollah's activities in Lebanon are effectively a Lebanese act of war against Saudi Arabia. The Saudis just requested their citizens leave Lebanon. This weekend, the Saudi-backed Prime Minister, Saeed Hariri, resigned, and he did so from Saudi Arabia and is still there.
Lebanon's Prime Minister is detained in Saudi Arabia, and it has to release him. The Lebanese should work to bring him back to Lebanon, and then it's up to him to go wherever. Maybe he wants to go back to Saudi. It's his call.
He also says Saudi Arabia has declared war against Lebanon and Hezbollah. Secretary Tillerson says the Saudi foreign minister assured him Hariri resigned on his own. Tillerson says he has no indication the Saudis are holding Hariri against his will. U.S. allies are also trying to halt the escalation. French President Emmanuel Macron flew to Riyadh to meet Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is also leading a controversial anti-corruption crackdown in Saudi Arabia. It's caught up a number of princes and top government officials in arrests. Secretary Tillerson says the crackdown seems to be well-intended, though he says he has some concerns. The secretary says he wants to see how Saudi Arabia ultimately deals with those accused. Brett.
Rich Edson live at the State Department. Rich, thanks.